here's the thing about impeachment. It should happen. It should always happen. We should always be impeaching presidents. The presidency should be abolished. So I'm all for impeaching constantly. I mean, the real problem is that the Democrats are corrupt, so they can't actually impeach for everything they could impeach him for, because it indicts them as well as it indicts him.
That's why they didn't impeach Bush on lying into the war in Iraq, because they all lie for war.
But the best thing that could happen with impeachment is happening, and that's that the Republicans look crazier and crazier, which they are. It's very simple. He clearly broke the law. It's very simple. It's not like a crazy conspiracy. It's just shit that's out there. We could have a guy that could testify who's inherently an evil human being who will testify that he broke the law.
John Bolton.
So the more that they stop that from happening, the more Americans in the polls want to hear everything. The polls say they just want to hear it. Mm-hmm. They're not down for the don't let it happen stuff. So it's the best case scenario. Best case scenario is Republicans don't let witnesses come in, shut it all down, and walk away. That's the best case scenario.
Doesn't it though? Because the Republicans, my problem with impeachment is the Republican Senate's never going to make it happen.
Never. Great.
So what it does is then Trump goes, just like the Mueller report, they couldn't get me. They're lying. They don't have it.
That's to his followers. But there's a lot of people out there who aren't his followers. So his followers are never going anywhere. They're locked in. They're not changing, and that number's not going up. It's just he's at his ceiling. He doesn't fucking shoot up. All that can happen is for him to win an election is for Democrats to not vote. That's the only way he can win an election, which is easy to do if you have a Biden or whatever.
Yeah.
So his numbers are his numbers are just there.
Automatic loss. He's so bad, Joe Biden.
Huge numbers of Fox News viewers are watching. Huge number, like the biggest network of people watching are Fox News viewers, and they're seeing the crazy. And a bunch of Fox News viewers are not Republicans. They're like 40% of them are Democrats because it's the only channel they can get. Mm-hmm. So they're watching this shit, and independents. And the more they see, like, why are we not? I'm an American. I watch Law and Order. Why aren't the witnesses talking?
If he's so innocent, why can't we have everybody talk?
It's going to be very apparent. It's going to be super apparent. And I just think that whatever. I get it. It's a distraction, but whatever takes the veil off the fascism, whatever shows the fascism, great.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, I hope you're right, because to me this seems like this is another distraction from all the stuff we talked about: Epstein, Iran.
Well, I think Epstein's gone. I don't think it's coming back. I think it's
the FBI just did a probe of Ghislaine Maxwell, and then Prince Andrew just said he has refused. They've tried to contact him and he won't talk to the FBI, and he's saying, "Oh, I've tried." Like he's.
But who's going to make him? No one.
Right. But that's the thing. He technically, he has no special protection because he's in the royal family. He's just a British citizen, and the FBI can absolutely question him. So if he continues to duck this could become a bigger thing. The thing you laid out, I hope you're right. It's not about me being right or wrong. It's about, I really see this impeachment as a distraction. Because the Democrats they've signed on to extend the Patriot Act. They've signed on to give Trump more money for the war budget.
Yeah.
They just buckle to him at every turn. Yeah. And this, to me, now maybe the tide is turning, but a couple weeks ago I was like, well, this is making the Democrats look bad.
Yeah.
They were, because all they were doing was
But it doesn't make Bernie look bad.
Right.
And so at the end of the day, it's not just making the Democrats look bad. It's making the Republicans look really bad. They look really bad. I mean, the Republicans look worse. Just from reading, I'm not watching any of it, but I skim it at the end of the day and I go, okay, that's interesting. They did this and this and this. The Republicans are looking really bad, like comically,
just lately because
ridiculous.
Because they won't let Bolton testify.
Yeah, and now they're at the point where basically they're saying, well, he's king. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, that's really where they are with, because that was always going to happen. Because what he did is illegal.
Sure.
And there's transcripts and there's they all do. But there's transcripts and there's there's Bolton who wants to testify and will clearly break it down. And so it's an illegal act, and he's done millions of illegal things. So have all of our presidents.
Right.
Like I said, I'm for everybody getting impeached. Do it all the fucking time.
See, it's like they've just handed him. I mean, you just sipped the surface of all the gifts they've handed him.
Well, you know
this entire thing. I mean, the fact that.
But don't we want Biden? Don't we want the Republicans to focus on how corrupt the Democrats are? I do.
Yes.
So when they bring up Biden, I'm like, yeah, fucking let's eat lunch from both sides of the platter. Like that, if they can take down Biden because they can get Hunter in there or whatever the fuck they want to do, great. It kills two birds for me. They both fucking die.
Well, I think that, that's an interesting thing because the way you lay that's interesting because if this were to happen, and it's very precarious, but if the Republicans go, wow, our party's a bunch of liars, and then we see how awful Biden is, if Bernie gets the nomination, then he can rise up and go, I'm the outsider.
That's right.
Democrats have been fucking me, provided he gets a VP that has a record of that or people know for that.
Tim Kaine.
Oh my God. We got to cut the stream right now.
And he announced it in Spanish.
Shut the stream right down.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's very important, but the more that they paint this picture, and Republicans are painting the picture that Democrats are corrupt and Biden is corrupt. Absolutely, he's fucking corrupt. And they're painting a picture of Trump being completely out of control. And that picture is being painted. And you're mostly talking about independence. Like when I go up to Idaho, I talked to my cousin and he's just like, he's a Republican, but he's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like I fucking hate Trump and this is just a shit show.
Right.
But if you can get those people to sit out, which they will, those people will sit out. They'll fucking sit out. And that's what this does. I think it gets them to sit out. I think this is the only thing that gets Republicans to sit out.
Because you're right. The thing is actually the thing I do agree with, and it is statistically true, is the diehard Trump supporter is not a huge amount of base.
It's not.
85% of the people who voted in the last did it as a lesser two evils. There was a lot of people that were like, Trump's a jackass, but I can't vote for Hillary. And they voted for him. A lot of people forget, on the left, people don't realize that. They think every Trump supporter is some Nazi. And it's like a lot of people just went, look, I had a guy who's a physician was like, Trump's a buffoon, but the Clintons, they're too evil. I can't do it.
Yeah. That's my sister, my mom.
Right.
They went in and they just didn't vote for president.
Right.
They voted for everything else.
That actually is most Trump people I know too. Like in my personal life, like a lot of them were just like, I just can't stand the Clintons. I just couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, I hate the Clintons with every fiber of my being because I lived through the 90s.
Yeah.
So the fact that you could pick that person and think that person was going to win it was literal insanity. Like, and I've talked to Hillary supporters since, and I've been like, right, but, and they're like, yeah, but it's the reason you hate her isn't justified. Okay, but that doesn't matter because I do, and so do a lot of people. But it's not justified, right? That doesn't fucking matter because I do, and they do, and that's who you picked. You picked the most hated Democrat in the country, and that's not.
They said that in 2008. The Democrats said that in 2008.
Flat out statement.
Yeah.
She's if not the most, one of the most hated Democrats.
Yes.
She just always has been.
They all said that to her in 2008. I mean, even on the debate stage, Obama was just like, Hillary, too many people hate you.
Yes,
it's not going to happen.
And it's like, it's not.
It's like if Mitch McConnell.
Justified or not. Justified or not. That's just the basic truth. And I'm sorry. Okay, it can be misogyny, it can be whatever. It's still the truth.
Trump and Hillary were the two most hated candidates of all time.
Yeah.
It was an unpopularity contest until the end, literally, because the person with less votes won.
And now we have... and now that's hilarious.
Have you ever said that on stage?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And now we have...
Make sure you keep saying that on stage. That's great.
And now we have the most popular politician in the country running against Trump, hopefully. And that's an easy victory. Because...
The Bernie... If he picks the right VP, it will be an electoral and popular vote landslide.
Yeah.
He will flip red states and people will go, wait, what? He'll flip Texas? Like he will
flip shit.
Because the labor working message. Because the other thing,
I mean, are you fucking telling me that the working class are huge leftists? They're fucking not. They're just working class in our country is Bernie, and he's really a moderate politician. In the rest of the fucking world.
Oh yeah, he's a centrist
because he's a working class politician. So, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's not rocket science. You can go and look at the polls. It's all working class people. That's who most people are in the country.
And you give them then health care and letting their kids go to college for free, they're going to do it.
It's just so easy.
Yeah.
What about his heart attack? Who gives a shit?
It's better
I'd
now.
rather a dead Bernie than a live Biden.
Somebody hashtag that.